What is?
What's that?
I think we need to move the camera.
3 seconds.
Okay, and then this. Is that what we normally look like? Hey, is this what we normally look like?
What are you talking about?
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Is you okay?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Watch Autumn Keto Sunday morning live.
Yes.
Me and my husband used to go live on our channel, the Weathers channel, but now we go live here on our channel, Watch Autumn Keto, every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. But you can also catch us on Wednesday evenings right here.
Look at you.
On Watch Autumn Keto at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag #HoWackaWednesday.
I like everything you just did.
Yeah, so you guys, I'm out of it.
We're still setting up.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
normally you like got your arms out. You're ready to attack. You know? Is you chilly?
I am cold. I'll be cold for the rest of the season. So
Okay.
Gigi's here says, good morning. Welcome back. How was your trip? We will definitely get into that. Joyce said,
yes.
good morning, my amazing whack fam and fantabulous fine weathers. Pray everyone has a happy New
Yay!
Year.
Good morning,
Beth is
Gigi
here.
and
Says,
Joyce.
good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Beth.
Rita's here. Says, good morning, everyone. Very early
Good
here in
morning,
Washington
Rita.
State. Oh my God, thank you for joining us.
The wonderful.
Cindy's here. Says,
the
good
wonderful
morning,
Washington State.
everyone.
Beautiful country.
Uncle Big Guy.
Hey,
I love that. Says howdy all.
All my favorite words.
Exactly. Dustin's here. Says good morning, happy
Hey,
New
Uncle
Year's,
Big
Weathers
Guy.
and Whack fam.
Hey,
Happy
Keto
Sunday.
Simple.
Barry's here. Says good morning, all y'all. Why do I have to read it like this? How are y'all? How many apostrophes do you have in here, Barry? This spectacular,
Sometimes
special,
when you're
sunny
typing
Sunday,
with your
New Year's
thumb,
Eve morning. I love
The
it.
autocorrect.
Marianne's here. Says good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning, all. Absolutely
Brianna's
wonderful
here. Says
morning.
good morning, friends. Diane's
morning,
here.
Brianna.
Says good morning.
When Brianna's
Evelyn's
there,
here. Says good morning. Welcome back,
It's a
Weathers.
family.
Happy New Year. Leaving for a few and leaving in a few for church. But had to pop in and say hi.
I
Hi,
understand,
Evelyn. So
Evelyn.
happy that you're here.
Get
Cindy
your best
said,
life.
welcome back, Autumn and Richard. Dustin says,
Good.
I need the Disney details, and we will share the Disney details.
Oh yeah.
Jen's
yeah.
here. Says, morning, welcome
Very
back. Can't wait to
fun.
hear about the Disney trip. Did Alex miss you? Yes, he did. He missed us so much that he peed all over our luggage as soon as we put him in the car. I'm not going to forget that, Richard. I'm not skipping over
Oh
that.
my God.
That was crazy.
That was beautiful.
Lolo's here. It says,
That was-
good
that
morning,
was
Weathers
love.
family. Happy New Year to you and Autumn's
Good
mom.
morning, Lolo.
I don't know where mom is. She's somewhere. She doesn't have to work today, so that's good.
Yeah,
But,
she's somewhere around here.
Okay,
She's somewhere.
so let's talk about Disney. For those of you that did not
Oh
know,
my God.
Richard and I and Richard's family spent the last week in Disney World. And
Yes.
I can say
In
I
the-
will never go back. That was a running joke / theme of the entire trip. It was like, I'm never coming back
Oh
here.
my God.
Now, the time with family, amazing, wonderful. The new experiences that we got to create with each other individually and as a whole, amazing. Everything else, nope. Like, Disney itself, like that's all I'm
Yes.
saying. So
Well, it's because you are built in a very particular way.
here's the thing. I don't like kids. I don't have kids. I don't care about the things that kids care about. And that's what Disney is. And there's no problem with that. It's just not for me.
Yes. It, however, is for your husband. So-
And the kids and his family.
So that's the juxtaposition.
So there we went.
I had a blast. It
Brianna
was
said,
super
who watched
fun.
Alex while you were gone? Aunt Beverly. And boy, was she happy to hand him back. So
no.
Joyce said, yes, cold here in Florida. Oh, I know. We were in Florida all last week, Joyce. And we were like, what is this?
Yes.
It was cold.
Yes. It was very jacket, long pants, long sleeve shirts.
Dustin said you did go at the busiest time of the year, though. But yes, but it was only the crowds, horrible. Hated them. But also,
I didn't mind.
even if that place was empty, I did not like the things because they were for children or they were for Disney enthusiasts. And I am neither one of those things.
Well,
Like,
High
there's
School
nothing
Musical.
wrong. Where was the High School Musical parade? Where was the High School Musical ride?
Well, I'm saying
Where
that's
was
your-
the High
that's
School
your
Musical?
Disney thing.
Yeah, like if
That's
there
your
would have
Disney
been
thing.
anything High School Musical there, I would have stayed there. Like, yeah, that would have been my thing. There just wasn't, like, I'll tell you. So Dustin, first of all, you were our unofficial tour guide. I was like, well, my friend says I have to go on this one, and he says that we need to go on this one. We were on the virtual queue. I was like, they say you got to be there right on time. Like, basically, I took all of your advice, and those were the highlights of my trip. Like,
Was being on the time.
No, yeah, well, knowing where to go and why we were going there, like planning. First of all, let me tell you, to your point, 6:59, I was refreshing the virtual queue. It said refresh. 7 o'clock, refresh, sold out. What?
Well, I think you refreshed at 7:01.
No, I did not. I refreshed. Like I kept
But you were
refreshing.
doing something.
No, I wasn't. So here's the thing I didn't understand. You have to set the party. Like I didn't realize that you had to set your party beforehand. So I was like fumbling, trying to take off the little kids and everything. And then by the time I refreshed,
that's what I was saying. Like you weren't just sitting there.
But it was still at 7 o'clock though. It was not even 7:01. It was 7 o'clock,
and
it was sold out.
But that's the point that Justin was saying. It was like if you on 7 o'clock in 35 seconds, you need to be 7 o'clock in
1 second.
Seconds.
Exactly.
If you
that's
if
exactly
20
what
seconds
it was.
into 7 o'clock doing something,
it's too late. Brandon said Disney's very people-y. I'm not surprised about it. Yes, so many human people.
No,
Mom's here says, yay, we're back. I'm at, oh, you are at work. Okay, good for you, girl.
Yes, me being a social animal.
Holly's here says, Happy New Year, everyone. Cindy said, I'm with you, Autumn. I hate crowds. I've been to Disney once back in the 70s when I was 16. Well, I'm sure things have changed. Was not impressed then and never been back. Yeah, I mean,
things have changed.
I never have to go back. Yes, exactly.
Yes. No, I mean, I love seeing it. I mean, in my opinion, they did design enough stuff.
Yeah, Barry says, so now when we say it's cold here in Florida, y'all believe us. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
We definitely do. It gets brisket.
Yeah.
It gets brisk down there.
But I did refresh so the first day we did Epcot, and I did refresh at 1 o'clock while we were in the park, and I got into the virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy at like 4 o'clock. I'll tell you, refresh, press the button, 4 o'clock. Like, that's how late it was. Yes. No. Did you get to ride Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy? We got to ride both. Thanks to you. Thanks to me knowing what to do because you told us to.
I had a blast on it both.
Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorite rides I've ever been on, ever. Did not know what to expect. Wildly exceeded my expectations. Tron, fun ride, not thrilling, if that makes sense. It was fast and it was like skydiving. It was fast.
That's not thrilling.
But it wasn't thrilling. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, the way that you would go forwards and backwards and get snatched and spun, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Tron, I was like, oh, well, this is nice. Yay, woo. You know, like that's honestly how it felt. No. Like for me personally, it was a very
Tron, you're in a bike.
It was a fun ride. It just wasn't thrilling by my definitions of the word thrilling.
I enjoyed and was thrilled on everything.
Chris said I prefer brisket. Exactly. Pretty
much.
You're
lying, Chris. That's the one thing they did not have. I have to say Disney.
I know, right?
Get your game up. I didn't see one brisket at all.
So my favorite rides in order, the top 3 were Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Everest at Animal Kingdom. Amazing. And then Tron after that. And then after that, I feel like those were the only real 3 rides. And then here's the thing. If you want to count the mine train, no, that was a kid's ride. I was like, and this is just no, but we rode it. We stood in line for a long time for it. Because I mean, it wasn't just you, Dustin. That was just like people like Snow White and the Mine Train. Like it was literally in all of the welcome videos and everything. I was like, well, people keep talking about this ding dang mine train. And then I was like, that was it? Absolutely not. You know,
I think it was more children. I think Everest was more for adults. Yeah. And Mine Train was more for kids.
Yeah, exactly. But like, yes. It was definitely thrilling for the children, but like not something that I would have needed to stand in line for a couple of hours for.
I think we did.
Dustin said, I didn't get to ride Guardians and we've got a park ticket to use before 2027. Oh my God. That was the funnest ride of the entire time for me.
Well, I love the Star Wars ride. Was fun too.
Yes. Oh, the Star Wars. Ooh, never mind. I moved Tron down below the Star Wars ride because that was really fun where we had to press the buttons and we had to like navigate that was very fun. The one where we had to steal some cargo. I was like, wait a minute, why are we thieves? Like, I don't like this, but it was very fun.
Did you not know the Star Wars premise?
Yeah, exactly. But it was that one goes above Tron for me as well, because that was thrilling.
I enjoy the heck out of Tron.
Yes. So we didn't ride Rise of the Resistance. Because that line was crazy, like over 3 hours long. And there was no virtual queue, only Lightning Pass. And we were like, the way our finances set up, we're not paying extra money to get in an hour and a half line. Like, okay, because that's how fast the Lightning Lane was. Okay. We rode Smuggler's Run. So Star Wars Smuggler's Run. And then we rode Star Wars like the Star Tours ride, where the one where you get into the big box and like, you know, it's like the 4D thing. Like those were both very fun, but we did not ride Rise of the Resistance. Marianne said, I do like Everest. I loved it too. It was so amazing.
I enjoyed it.
Joy said, I want to go to Animal Kingdom, could care less about Disney. Now, Animal Kingdom was also very fun.
Yes. The safari was wonderful.
Yes, because and not only having to go on a ride like the safari, even just walking through the park, animals. You know, like what's over here? Animals. You know, so it was definitely an interactive type thing. Yeah,
I loved it. The kids loved that.
Yeah,
too.
Chris said Smuggler's Run is the one where you dropped them. Yes, we really enjoyed that one.
It was fun. I enjoyed every second.
Yeah. Oh, Dustin said, we went in October and got very lucky with the queues. Yeah, that's awesome. Mom said also, yes. So we went to go see Festival of the Lion King, which was very good. I'd seen it before. It hadn't changed much, honestly, in the 19 years since I've been to see it. But the performances were really great. I really appreciated the acrobatics. Like they had like the people, the gymnasts on the uneven bars and the rings. Then they had that lady do the spin, you know, twirling.
Definitely for the children.
There was a guy with twirling fire. I was like, this takes a lot of skill here. So yes, I appreciated that as well.
It was a very children interactive thing.
Yes, exactly. Yes, it was
it was nice.
Yes.
That was like in my bottom of everything.
Yeah. So
I enjoyed it. Yeah. Again, for me, I was happy just to do anything and everything because it was all fun.
Yeah. I was not happy to do any and everything, but I was glad to be with everyone while they did any and everything.
Yes.
So
no, me being a people person, I enjoyed all the interactions and everybody, like even staff were so happy. And if you were happy back, then it just bounced off each other. It's just, if you're a happy, just jovial person, such as Mua. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was long. Now that's my thing, because my sister definitely plans it out. So we maximizing every second of this.
Here's my thing. I take issue with the word plans because she does not plan everything out.
Well,
she plans to get there when the park opens, and she plans to leave when the park closes. But nothing else in the middle was planned.
You saw different. Like last time we went, we had the pass.
Y'all did have the lightning
set it up.
Yeah.
So every part of the park we were at, we had to be. So we did.
Yes.
This time it was too many more people.
Yeah. Like, it was a party of 13. There were so many of us there.
We couldn't do the
and
same
you know,
thing
like a varying ages and physical capabilities. So like it just, you know.
So that's why this last time it was a true plan. This time it was kind of more of a hodgepodgery. We like stitch stuff together.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Dustin said we spent money to get reservations for breakfast with Lilo and Stitch and for our granddaughter to get made up at the Bibbidi Boppity Boutique. They were impossible to get otherwise. Yeah, so our niece got a reservation at the Bibbidi Boppity Boutique. We went to 2 dinners while we were there. Not worth the price of the buffet. Just not worth it.
I mean, the first one wasn't bad. I just wanted more time. It would have been worth the price. We had like another.
I don't think it would have ever been worth the price. The second one, not only did we not really like the food as much, that made the price even worse.
They had jumbo shrimp on the things.
Yeah, so
you got prime rib and jumbo shrimp. Just give me a second, okay? It's gonna be worth the price.
Yeah,
I won't take it out.
But you know, other than that, you know, the little snacks, like we had the fish and chips, we had some brats and tots, you know, other things like that. They were really good. Yeah. And the food at the resort that we stayed at was good too. So it's just like overall, it was just a very physically taxing trip. Like so many steps, waking up so early, walking so much. Oh, I did know. Just because you know doesn't mean that like it's not tough. But yeah, so
that's true. But you build up the resistance.
So
you gotta get used to it.
Let me see.
Now I'm a walking machine.
Dustin said breakfast with Lilo and Stitch was meh. The views of the park over the lake were awesome, but yeah, the price tag was staggering. Hello, but same with us. We knew that.
Well, I mean, it's like any.
Phyllis is here. It says Happy New Year, Whack Fam.
Any event you ever go to is gonna be $5 more per thing than it was. If you
and of course the tacked on 18% gratuity, or just like
you gotta know that going in though. If you're shocked at the price, it's like
no.
Disney what?
Yeah.
Like anything. Cabo what?
But here's the thing. Like I said, in terms of like the order of the parks, Epcot was my favorite. Then Animal Kingdom, really only because of Everest and like getting to see the animals. Hollywood Studio, and then Magic Kingdom was my least favorite. So But I just think that goes in order of like how geared toward children versus adults each of those parks are, you know?
Yeah.
Like I
could see that. I could see that.
Chris said physically taxing. Man, it would have been good to have some sort of portable electrolyte supplement. Have you heard of Salty? Keto Child's new electrolyte brand.
This one right here.
I have not. They're in a box somewhere. I haven't opened them.
She needed some.
I can't wait to try them. When I saw that in the mail, I was like, "What is this?" I'm so happy for you all. Haven't tried them yet.
I mean,
but like, I know they're going to be
Chow.
amazing because they're from the amazing folks at Keto Chow. So if you have not tried Salty,
the
that's
wonderful
SALTT, which I thought was brilliant. Whoever came up with that. Chef's kiss.
I think they took it from the community.
I'm really excited to try those. But yes, Salty with a T. That's saltyteas.com. There you go. So,
look at you.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, you could have definitely used some of that.
Yeah, I could have used better shoes. I could have used less rain. I could have used a lot of stuff. I could have used about 5 degrees more in temperature. Yeah. But like, it is what it is. Yeah. Like I said, overall, hanging out with the family, like my whole thing is we could have went on a cruise, like for the amount of money that we spent, we could have went on a cruise, and I think I would have had more fun being on a cruise. But it wasn't about me and the amount of fun I was looking to have, right? Like I definitely do think that the overall mission of the vacation was accomplished, which was amazing family time together and having the kids enjoy Disney World. Yes. Like I think those were the main objectives, and those objectives were met. Yes. Like and the main objective was not for me to have fun. Alas, I did not. Like in that way at the parks, right? Because
I got you. Because you didn't care about any other Disney stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not a Disney person. Besides High School Musical. Now that you mentioned that, I'm actually kind of upset there was no High School Musical stuff there.
We didn't really check every place.
No, yes, we did. Every nook, every cranny. If I would have seen High School Musical, that's where I would have been the whole time, right? Like, no. Like, and so here's the thing. Yeah, Marvel, nice, really like it. Like Star Wars, no, but even less, but like I know it's cool, like honestly, Disney Pixar, Toy Story, blah, 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 Monsters Inc. Like I saw those a long time ago. Like they just don't have any like sentimental relevance to me today.
Like
Snow White, Cinderella, Little Mermaid, Aladdin. I'm just like, okay, I saw these years ago. Don't really care to see like a woman dressed up in a Jasmine costume waving. Like I get that is really awesome for other people. It's just not me. So there you go.
100% true.
Yeah. So
me, on the other hand, loved every bit of it. Yes. I grew up Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin are my favorite Disney movies.
Yeah.
Loved the heck out of Donald Duck every time I saw him. We was BFFs by then. Mm-hmm. The parade was absolutely amazing, spectacular.
The parade was nice.
I was enamored in Florida the whole time.
Yeah, see, I love that for you so much. Chris said, amazing mandatory family fun. You'll enjoy yourself or else. Pretty much. But, like I enjoyed myself or else. Evelyn said, our parents paid for us to do the character breakfast as birthday gifts from our girls. Wow. Anytime you do a character breakfast, you need to celebrate a birthday. The characters all come to your table. That's weird. So we did a Winnie the Pooh character dinner, which was fun for the children, and then we did
it was fun for me. I enjoyed it. Eeyore.
And then we did basically at Animal Kingdom we did a character dinner first, so it was all the classics like Mickey. Was Minnie there?
No, I don't think Minnie was there.
Okay, Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, but like dressed in safari outfits.
Yeah, so it's the jungle.
Yeah.
It's the jungle safari version.
See, that's what said Chandra and I are huge Disney Parks fans. We go there every year. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to explain to Richard. It's not just for children. There are adults that love this stuff.
I knew that.
I am not one of those.
No, I 100% knew that. That's who spends the money. I'm sure kids ain't got no jobs. Kids ain't got no jobs.
Chris said Richard loves seeing a full-grown woman dressed as Jasmine.
No comment. No comment. Chris, you trying to get me blessed?
Marianne said, I saw Star Wars opening day in the theater, so it'll always be sentimental to me. Exactly. Yes. I didn't honestly, I would have been the most sentimental over High School Musical if they had something there.
Yeah. Well, my thing is always like everything's linked to your childhood. You know what I mean? Like what did you do as a kid is what you're gonna cherish as you get older. It's like for me, Disney kind of raised me a little bit. Like I love, for me it's Donald Duck. That was every time I saw Donald, I tried to beeline toward him. Like,
I mean, he was elbowing kids out the way.
I got pictures.
He was stiff arming them.
I got pictures. Okay. Now, it was fun. Absolutely a blast. Amazing.
Yes. Lolo said Richard Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie too.
Yay!
Yeah, I know my husband loves Aladdin.
I mean, we could sing. We did a sing along. You would have thought I was in the movie. Okay, you would have thought I was in the movie. I'm sure everybody around me was like, "This dude is good. He is really good."
He was definitely singing at the top of his lungs.
He is really good. It's a sing along. What are you supposed to do? It's a sing along. And I was hitting them notes. Okay.
Yes.
We did a Beauty and the Beast sing along. We did another sing along where they just chopped a bunch of the songs together.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
Frozen, yeah. Dustin said, "Did you ride the Big Thunder Mountain?" No, that was the one another one that we didn't get to ride. Just because time and walking, the distance that we had to cover.
Everest, I think, was the tallest of all the rides.
Yeah, but the Big Thunder Mountain was at Magic Kingdom, so we didn't ride that either. So yes.
No, but it was a great time. You got me on Everest. That was
Richard
fun.
does not like roller coasters, apparently. Like,
no, I tolerate them.
That's not liking them. Like, you don't like them. You tolerate them.
Yeah, but I don't hate them.
I like roller coasters. There's a difference.
You love.
I love roller coasters.
That's a difference too.
I love
and like
thrilling roller coasters.
Yes.
I don't tolerate them.
Yes,
I seek them out. Like, I
could literally sit down and watch, or I could be on it.
Exactly.
50-50.
That's not a take it or leave it. So yeah, I'm not a take it or leave it. I will take it every single time. So
we're on it.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
So he rode Everest with me, literally. Because and here's another thing. I was the only real roller coaster adult there. Like, everybody else was like, "Nah, I'm cool." And I'm just like, what? Like, we're not even gonna ride the rides that are for adults? Like,
because the children are there.
There were people there to watch the children.
No. I mean, again, we have thrilling stuff happening in our everyday life. We don't need the roller coaster to give ourselves a mild heart attack.
Yeah, so that was, but
it was fun. I enjoyed
the Everest.
I did not let you ride a ride by yourself at all.
No, you didn't.
So whatever you
I
went,
appreciate that.
I better swallow this.
Jen said, which resorts did you stay at? So we stayed at the All-Star resorts. So there's 3 of them.
Yes.
Movies, music, sports. Yes. So we stayed at the music one.
Yes.
Music. Okay, I was gonna say, which one did we
stayed at the music, which was still amazing, but it was one of the lower tier resorts.
Apparently, it was one of the budget resorts. I was like, what? How much more expensive can this get? So
I've seen everything.
Apparently, the one where the freaking monorail goes into the hotel.
There are levels to everything.
Gotta be,
there are levels to everything. So. You can pay for the platinum.
Dustin said, "I'm not a huge roller coaster fan, but the Disney ones are ones I can ride." Yeah,
I'm
a huge roller coaster.
Keto Simple. Is we the same?
I love roller coasters.
Did we just become best friends? Dustin Simple. Keto Simple. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge roller coaster guy.
It just, like, it met my expectations exactly. Mm-hmm. I honestly did not expect to have a truly fun time, because this is not something that I would have chosen to do myself.
Yes.
But I did expect to have a good time with the family. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened, you know? So it's like, next time, if we can do something that checks off both markers, like fun time with the family, actually something I would be interested in doing myself. Mm-hmm. Best case, that would be the best of both worlds, right? This just didn't happen to be that. So that's fine. So
I get you.
Yeah. But no, it was very, very good. And just spending some actual time, because most of the time, the most time I see the family, it's like either a holiday or some specific reason. So it was very good to just be with the family all day, every day, for no particular reason other than to hang out, so, and like honestly, 2-hour spurt.
Honestly, I think if you'd have tossed that idea in a couple of years, they might be down for the cruise.
Yeah. Chris said, I like roller coasters too, man. Let's go. Dustin said, we didn't get to ride the Slinky Dog because the days we were at Hollywood Studios, it was packed and didn't want to wait 100+ minutes. And here's the thing, not worth it. It was another one of those, because we did ride the Slinky Dog, but the only reason we got to ride the Slinky Dog is because we headed right toward it with early entry. Yeah. As soon as Hollywood Studios opened, because by the time it was still a 60-minute wait. As soon as we walked in the park and went there, it was a 60-minute wait. So I could definitely tell it would be more than that. Yeah. But in my opinion, it was definitely along the lines of the Snow White mine train. It was like, I can see where kids would think this is fun, but like as an adult, it wasn't thrilling. It was. Here's the thing. I will say though, waiting in line to ride the Slinky Dog was my favorite walking through experience, because of all of the life-size toys.
The Toy Story.
So like, basically the Toy Story. So the life-size little soldiers, the life-size Jacks, the Lincoln Logs, the building blocks. Yeah, like I thought the Elmer's glue. I thought that was neat, right? And just visually appealing. But the ride itself was like.
See, that's like with the children, I have fun through them. So when they smile and they're laughing, it makes me smile and laugh. So I actually had a great time on the Slinky Dog because we were all having a great time. I don't know, I'm built that way, but like when they smile, I love it. Even though the only one I didn't like, where they were like I said, was the Peter Pan was like really normal. Like I understand that one. That one was like when they just walking on a road.
All the ones like, and here's another thing I started to notice. Every park has the same thing, just in a different theme. Yeah. Like every park has a ride where you're just sitting on this never-ending conveyor belt of like you're in a little cup or sitting in a little thing, and you're just like slowly making your way on a conveyor belt through the movie scenes, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is Peter Pan. That's the Under the Sea, the Nemo one at Magic Kingdom or at Epcot. Like they're all the same ride, they're just at different parks, right?
Well, those were nice, but then like they would do something smooth and have an amazing twist, like the Ratatouille, where you would share the same cup. But
now
they
Ratatouille was really good. But that wasn't.
Your husband know what he's talking about.
That wasn't. That's not in the same vein as the Peter Pan and the Pooh.
No, but I'm saying you're still in that same premise of a cup and you're just moving around. But
you're not on a conveyor belt like your individual moving things. Yeah. Like this one, everything else is just on a conveyor. Like it's almost like a ski lift. Like you just get into a thing. It always stays moving. You just hop on and it takes you in this little loop.
But I mean, everything has a predetermined path. Yeah. It's just. Do they want to hit you with visuals and
air? I'm not gonna lie, you guys. The little animatronic puppeteering of the characters making me uncomfortable. Like it's a small world. I was done after that. I said nothing about this is okay. Like it's like the dolls were just blinking like
that's been there since Disney opened, if I'm mistaken. Between that and the World of Tomorrow or something like that, those are like the first rides Disney ever created.
What is happening?
Oh no, I was telling my brother, I was like, I could not clean this place at night.
Yeah.
I was like, I could not.
One of those.
I am not cleaning any of you at night.
Janice said Universal has better roller coasters. I'm sure it does. So.
Well, then Universal is just better.
Oh my God! Dustin said Disney has rooms that go upwards and exceed 7,000 a night. You've got to be out of your ever-loving mind.
Universal is better for adults as well because it's more thrilling things. It's more get your heart rate going.
Stacy said family vacations are a big compromise. That's why I only do them every 3 to 4 years. Exactly. Like I said, I said it'll be another decade before I go. Not going on family vacation, but minimum before I ever even think about going back to Disney. And even then, I'm not going to the Magic Kingdom because by then all the kids will be old. I'm only going to Epcot. Like that's it. Like I can't do it. Chris said Richard is built. Apparently, I'm gonna need you to stop commenting on my husband's physical appearance, but that's okay. Phyllis said we would go back as we missed Hollywood Studios. I definitely think Hollywood Studios is something to see. Yes.
I loved all the Muppets.
Joyce said, I love roller coasters, but we never go to amusement parks. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, this was my first time going to an amusement park in 10 years, and it was great. So
no, it was, again, the crowds, we got you.
Yeah, Dustin said, we waited a good long time to ride. Yeah, we waited over an hour as well.
Again, the biggest game hacks have been bring your earbuds and charge your phone up.
Yeah, Dustin said it's a small world as a one try. Yeah, I can never do that again.
No, I don't think it was built when Disney was built. It was like that was one of the original rides, and you could tell. You could clearly tell.
Yeah,
like, so one of the people was like, wanted to go fast, and they like move like, oh Lord.
One thing
I can't clean you at night. I can't clean nobody at night.
I would get next time is like one of those camping. We saw like collapsible stools, like a camping stool. Like I was like, okay, that is something I would have brought with me.
Smart.
Because like having to just stand, like that was the thing that really bothered me the most, just having to stand and like shift back and forth on my body weight, like and just take 2 steps at a time and then wait. And I was just like, oh my God, the waiting, I can't do it.
I would have wrote that. I was like, man, that's the one thing we missed.
Yes. Jen said, what souvenirs did you get? Will you go get my favorite souvenirs? Over in the room. I didn't put them up. Oh, if you're going to get with your daddy, then I gotta get them. So, you want to go get them? Go get them. Go get the daddy. Where did he go? No, on the floor. Yes. Chris said it's a small world for the air conditioning and a chance to sit down and relax.
Exactly.
Because I was not relaxed. I was that riddled me with anxiety.
There were a ton of rides just for that.
Yes. Okay. Here is my favorite my favorite souvenir that we got. Boom! No, that I got. These are Disney Christmas Crocs, if you can't see. So like they have presents on them and they have all the Disney characters, which in my opinion is the least impressive part, but like it's cool. And they're Christmas themed. And you guys, I love Christmas. So I was literally wearing these the entire time. I bought them with the first like 30 minutes of getting there. And I was like, oh my God. And they were on sale. So I was like, bought. And so I'll be wearing these from Thanksgiving to Christmas for the rest of my life. And I'm very excited about that. So
that was your first purchase?
Yeah, and pretty much last. Yeah. When I bought, here, give me the backpack. What we bought on the last day, because here's the thing we've decided, guys. We are a Christmas ornament family, but I also told Richard I want to be like a refrigerator magnet family because Christmas ornaments are nice, but you literally only see them 1 month out of the year. You know, like I want to be able to look back at the fun times that we've had on our vacations and throughout life. Here they are. Oh. Every like more often than just once a year taking out the Christmas ornament. So I was like, okay, now we need to become refrigerator magnet family. But we didn't really find any good refrigerator magnets. So this is the ornament that we bought. And I just thought it was a regular ornament until the very last day. And then I opened it up. And I was like, oh my God. Oh gosh, no. Oh my gosh. It's a picture frame too, right? So that's going to be cute. I'm going to put a picture of us in the frame.
Yes.
Hold on. Can you put a picture of, can you replace this? Okay, you can. I was like, or is this just a picture of Mickey and Minnie? What? So, okay, no. So that's going to be our Christmas ornament to commemorate the year.
Why are you the way you are?
Okay. And then I have one more in there too.
Goofy. One more what? Yeah.
Souvenir. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then I could have taken this tour yesterday, but I bought this for Aunt Burbly for number one, for watching Alex, because I know that was tough. And then number two, she actually collects keychains. So I bought that for her. So we did not get a refrigerator magnet. Plus I said we're going to start that in 2024 anyway. So this technically doesn't count. So I wasn't really too pressed about like, we've got to find a magnet, but like.
But she got all the gifts she wanted.
Yes.
And I got me a dime. So all's fair.
Yes. Dustin said, I got a Black Disney World hoodie and a Mickey's Not So Scary Tervis tumbler. They had so many, like those Starbucks cups. I was like, oh my God, there's so much stuff here. Diane said, love the Crocs. I know, me too. I'm very excited. So, oh yeah, and Richard got a souvenir as well. Yay! Donald Duck as a baby. He's a little baby.
Look how cute. Oh my God.
Yeah, now he matches. He has another adult one of that same size that matches. So
we be friends. Okay. We BFFs.
Yeah, see, Chris said we buy a magnet when we go someplace new. Good memories, and it's not super expensive. Exactly. They just didn't have any good magnets. Brianna said, agree, magnets and ornaments are my go-to souvenirs. I love that. Yeah. So
it's something you can see. Hang up.
Yeah. So, you know, like I think the ornaments is special because it's always around Christmas. And it's like, oh, remember when we did this? But then the magnet, it's like you could see it every day, you know, like, because, you know, I plans to have like a life full of adventures with my husband, right? And so I'm just like, pretty soon this tree is going to like get too small. So like we need some place where we can like really put all these adventures.
So. I love you so much.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. But we have a busy day, busy couple of like busy month of January already.
'Tis the work began.
Yeah, so like we're back. We're hitting the ground running.
Much like the Bear family.
Maybe we talk about New Year's. The fact that it's New Year's, it honestly means nothing. Yeah. We're going to sleep at 9:30. Like this is a regular Sunday. This is a regular Sunday night. Like even though I'm off work tomorrow, I have really huge presentations on Thursday and Friday, so I'm not off work tomorrow. Like I've got to prepare for those, and I would have been using this past week in between to prepare, but Disney, right? So it's just busy. So plus, as much as I wanted to clean up the house before we left, we just did it. So like all the Christmas stuff is just still everywhere. Like, you know, boxes, open boxes and tissue paper and all that stuff. So it's like, I've got to clean the house and get ready for.
Let the work begin.
Yeah. Like to go back into like regular life. So that's what we're doing today. So. Lolo said magnets and mugs are my souvenir collection. Mugs are too much. They're too big.
Well, if you're a drink,
if you coffee drink, but still, you only got one mouth. There's only so many mugs you can, buy.
Change them up all the time.
Chris says, I gotta go take a shower. Exactly. Say awesome. Chris, it was so good to talk to you. It was so good to see everyone. Make sure you check us out here every Sunday and Wednesday. And we'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.
Bye, y'all.